Dr. Abi, executive producer of World Liberty TV. We are here at the Cannabis World Congress and Business Exposition. Cannabis means business at the New York Javits Center. So we are here with Miss Antonia White, who's a journalist, and also she is one of the users of cannabis for medical purposes. So we're just going to ask her a few questions. Tell us what kind of a disability you had and how you got involved with using cannabis and how it's helped you.
Well, I was diagnosed with schizophrenia about 16 years ago, and we started trying all the drug trials, all the pharmaceuticals, and nothing worked, and I kept fainting, which were seizures, just fainting, and about 2 years ago, I started taking CBD regularly every day, and it has cured my seizures, and I no longer, that's no longer an issue in my life. So I'm really happy.
So you moved from Detroit to California. Tell us about what's happening in California right now, and then you have this. Tell us about what the paper is, and basically in detail why you have to have this paper and for medical purposes when you buy the cannabis and so forth for medical purposes.
Well, this paper ensures that I don't go to jail and that I'm allowed to medicate as I choose to, but it's only for California because it's not national yet. It's only by state by state. I think that California is a lot more progressive. I think that they're more tolerant because they've had medical marijuana there for 20 years already. So it's already been 20 years. Now they're just waiting for the federal to come down and to bump it down from a Schedule 1 narcotic to a Schedule 2, which would give you the freedom to medicate any way you choose, and the government wouldn't have their finger on it. Does that make sense? Yes.
Absolutely.
They totally, since this is only for California, I'm not free to do that here in New York City. So they need to get a national for everyone so that you can't go to jail when you go to a different state or you go on vacation or you leave your state. I would imagine that that's happening soon, I hope.
So you as being a journalist yourself, taking pictures and things, you've traveled at many of the conferences. How fast have you seen this business grow on the West Coast and on the East Coast?
On the West Coast, it's absolutely normal, and it's an everyday event. There's events almost every weekend. And they also have tents where you medicate in California. They have a place where you can go and take your medicine. Here, last year, this was, I think it was like as big as 100, and now it's up to 300. So it has tripled in a year since I was here last year. So that tells you that this is business, and people in New York are starting to think that, wow, this is a money-making business, and you shouldn't be so afraid of it. More so, the more you learn about it, the less afraid people are of it. But New York still has that. They don't have any flower in their dispensary. There's only one in New York City, and it's very difficult to get a medical card here. Hello, World Liberty TV, and welcome to New York City.